from a while ago, and it was the one that was right before Rise and Grind, and he was there. Every time he took a stock off of Lima, he did that face. And I was just like, yeah, that's about right. But let's get into the action that we get right here. We've got Fhantum. They are going to be taking on Thass. We're going to be seeing a little bit of Fox versus Steve. And put those names together, you get a Tekken character, but it's going to be quite a different set of tools put to work on both those sides from these two.
I mean, first things first, I really didn't want to know what this tag Kennedy No is supposed to be.
Kennedy No!
I feel like there's a few things that this can allude to. But either way, we're going to get into the action here.
Don't get into that convertible.
I've gone back in time.
First joke in the block.
We're
going to John F. Kennedy.
The whole thing is to save Harambe. It's just set up a chain of events. So
it started with JFK. I would know. I'm from Dallas. I can verify it.
Have you seen the thing where it's like George W. Bush meeting with Harambe's mom?
I have not.
It's a photo, and someone's like, how far back does this go?
That sounds crazy.
It is. But let's get into the action here real quick.
That's a good idea, Skip. That's a good idea. I want to talk about this matchup as well, because honestly, this seems so impossible for Fox on paper, but the fact that you are a fast character that can mix up your movement, throw out something like that up smash, first of all, I didn't even know that could beat minecart. That's a new one for me.
I mean, I guess it's a really active hitbox. It's pretty strong, too. So, like, I guess I'm not too surprised that it just absolutely destroys the box. Oh, yep, but you will die from that. Not only are you a fast follower, but you're one of the lightest characters in the game, and you will die to that.
Yeah, so that's I was literally going to talk about this, which is that this is the main reason the matchup is hard.
Yep.
I'm so mad I didn't get to get it out before it happened, because now I can't put that on my commentary reel.
Yeah, I mean, we all kind of know.
So we all know, it's going to have a Kennedy No!
Kennedy No!
Kennedy No! Okay, it does make it back, though. No time to build up those blocks. DIing out far enough away that you would have the angle to make it back, so we just have to cash out for damage. Yeah, so this is the main reason why the matchup is bad. It's not necessarily that you can't get in on Steve, but just like most matchups for Fox, if you do get opened up, you're going to be going for a ride. And against Steve, it's about as intense as any other character gets to do.
I mean, I feel like this is something that every Fox player just kind of knows going into this at this point. It's like, look, I am a fast faller, I'm light, I'm going to be combo food for quite a bit, decent amount of the cap.
That was sudden.
Yeah, and that was, yeah, I mean, don't tell Jackie. I mean, she's already had it tough enough.
Yeah, tough way to get that one started there. Going down to the minecart, the empowered rail, just sort of out of nowhere. And last time we saw, I'm almost surprised that we saw Fhantum try to go for that, because the last time that they tried to do that, she got up smashed for it. And to just kind of let it rip again, I think does speak to the fact that they're getting a read on the movement from the Fox and saying, okay, you're going to jump up here, you're going to try to pressure me on the platform with something like a back air. And she said, all right, I'm just going to go for the minecart.
Yeah.
Beat it out.
What if there was a mod to turn the minecart into a convertible?
Kennedy, no!
Kennedy, no!
You got to get the headshot with the back air. Anyways, we are on Town and City for game number. Oh no, here we go again. Not going to be the optimal combos though. Anytime that you get hit by the soft spot or the sour spot of that pickaxe, going off the stage as Fox there, you're definitely taking that as a W, because that means that you're most likely taken out of that just walk the dog off stage, or Fox, as it were, into the immediate KO.
I mean, they're like a part of the K9 family, right?
I think foxes are Vulpines.
I think it's within like the same family tree, because like bears and dogs aren't.
They're canids.
Yeah,
I think they're canids. That might be right.
Like that.
Scientists, get in the comments. Tell us if we're correct or wrong on our taxonomy.
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty close. I've watched a lot of David Attenborough. That's my goat.
Yeah, I play the daily Metazua. You know. Don't get me started on David Attenborough commentary. Disco and I have already put that into the dirt. We've already done that.
David Attenborough, my mistake. Let me put that into the ether first. But yeah, as we continue moving on here right now, gotta really hand it to the Fox player. Not getting down here, not losing the stock. So Thass is doing a pretty solid job. But Fhantum, they're doing their thing. Yeah, there we go.
That's the Steve thing. And, on a stage like Town and City, one of the big things that you do get the benefit of as a Fox player is that those tools can go very quickly, especially gold tools on this stage. They will evaporate. We did kind of see that happen a little bit there earlier. That axe that you're using for mining, no longer going to be able to use for the up tilts. And oh my goodness, we are getting out of there.
I guess that's a option you have to really get out of there, because it is a quick move, right? But now we got Diamond on deck, and you're just going to eat that 61% now.
And honestly, it might be a blessing that you accidentally did that Phantom earlier against Phantom, or the Phantasm rather, to get out of there, because now you're aware, like, okay, so if this combo drops, I can't be holding left because that forward smash, that sword definitely would have taken the stock. But regardless, we're going back to the diamond back air to get it done. Tex on the blocks as well. What do we got?
Oh, okay, definitely looking for an up air. Trying to get something going here.
Very nice right there. Getting that punish on the grab is quite laggy there from Steve. Gotta look out for these wood tools. We're gonna go for the up tilt combos. Don't have any of the no impact lands though, so combo will end pretty shortly. And we go once again. You know, the wood tools, honestly, at those mid percents is kind of optimal against Fox to carry him across the stage.
It definitely helps out quite a bit here, but there we go. Finally getting a little bit of something going here, because I feel like it's been very stagnant for Thass to really get anything really happening. But there we go. Okay, we got the rapid jab right into the wall, but the tech is definitely going to find a punish.
If that's a prime example right there. Some people wonder, well, why, you know, surely we can have some stages that are like, you know, Arena Ferox. That stage has walls sometimes, but that's not that big of a deal. That's Exhibit A of why it is a big deal. Being able to tech off of those blocks and turn your opponent's punish into your punish is a huge deal.
Actually, at this point, too, there we go. Yep, gonna be able to take that stock out of here. I feel like we should start looking at some stages that have some walls. We already have a character that does it on his own.
We equalize the battlefield.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what? Unironically, I want to think about this.
Rainbow Cruise.
I want to start and say, okay, so you've lost the plot immediately.
No, we'll do Hazards Off, Rainbow Cruise.
You still lost the plot.
Ah, come on, that's a fun stage.
I mean, it's cool. I won't lie.
I also, we can
Look,
also
if people think Lilat's ledges are weird, you're never going to convince them to get Rainbow Cruise. If we live in a world where Rainbow Cruise is a legal stage and Lilat isn't, I will riot. Well, MVD is right.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
I'm just saying, if we brought in Hazards on Rainbow Cruise, I think we could save Smash Ultimate, right?
You know, you could be right. You crazy. You might be what we need.
I know I'm right. They all said I was crazy.
And they were right, but that doesn't make me any more wrong. So we're back to Town and City here for Game 3. And honestly, you know, as a Fox player, I do like the extra room to move around. That is your biggest advantage in this matchup.
Yeah.
But problem is, you know, right, even though Steve does deal with, like, okay, the tools don't have as much uptime, problem is those side blast zones are so close. And as Fox, you are primarily killing off the top, which is... that's a tall ceiling on this.
Yeah, and honestly, Game 2, I felt like was worse than Game 1, and nothing feels like worse than when like you go to your counter pick and then you kind of get beat a little bit.
And then it got worse as time went on. Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe there's something that Thass sees here. Okay, that definitely helps out a lot.
That could have been a really good opportunity. You didn't have a lot of runway, so it is like a very technical, difficult thing to do there. And maybe I'm just used to watching Light do it all the time. But getting a raw back air right there on Town and City, that's your big advantage. That probably would have killed.
Totally agree.
We got iron blocks. This is another big thing on Town and City is that you will go to be, building up those walls with those iron blocks pretty quickly, because I do believe that, a B, not going to be enough.
Kennedy, yes!
Kennedy, yes!
All right, getting a little bit of extra mats while the stretcher is going to go off. Dude, that was so much time off stage.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'll wait a little bit.
Steve can be out there for as long as they want. Alex as well. Forward smash, though. It's just getting off my rival's brain. Almost called it a forward strong. Sitting at 142, though. I like the idea of going for the bank shot combo, honestly. That's 34?
Yeah, that's Steve.
That was just off of getting bounced between the minecart and the wall. It's crazy. There's that up smash, though. Kennedy, yes.
Kennedy, yes. But there we go. I mean, 43% now. It's 2 stacks apiece. I feel like Thass is starting to play a little bit better here. A little bit more momentum. I mean, they are clearly, not in the lead, but 61% behind. But I feel like things are definitely a bit more manageable here. But, like, again, this is your last game, potentially, to really find a way to get something going. So we'll see what happens.
It does have those jabs, does have the percent lead right now, and nice, good reaction right there with the shine. Really tuned into these minecarts. I'm really liking that Thass has had really good responses to the minecart specifically. Just building up a little bit of damage right now as well, trying to get that lead back. Here comes a big return from Phantom. Got a Phantom hit on that up tilt, but not able to confirm into a KO just yet. Woo!
Oh.
Nice escape.
Yeah, that's the thing, too. Landing with the back air, like, you didn't even have to hitbox out, but there's already just so much fear. There was no real punish out of that as well. This should probably get it done. No, going to mash out. Well done.
Yeah, I was trying to look to see if you could build up enough percent to get that up throw because Fox is so light. But it's, not going to be enough. You still got another, 20 or so percent. Again, the ceiling on Town and City is huge.
Yeah, that was also like definitely a pretty good amount of DI there as well to help survive. But like again, ooh, this is not looking too much better. This
should do it, yeah. That percent, just a little bit of rage, definitely enough. Thass on last stock of the winner's side bracket. Needs to find some confirm here, like another 20%, you could get into that up smash, but are you even gonna get the opportunity? Great DI out, and back on stage, just barely.
Yep. All right, now we got up on the platform there, goes from forward air, just gets like a small hit out of that, just trying to find yeah, there we go.
What a great parry right there from Fhantum, setting up for what could be the end of the game right now with the Fox in the corner. Running those iron blocks to go for that F smash, and all of a sudden, you know, resources getting really, really low on this stock at least. There's that forward air, and you're going to get stuck in it. F smash afterwards. That's the, you know, I'm more of a Paramore fan, but I have to call the dead Kennedys when I see them. So 3-0 win for Fhantum right there, sending Thass into the losers bracket. Thank you for the light applause, Skiff.
It was good. That was a good one.
Appreciate it.
I'll give it up.
I like getting a, you know, a motionful +2.
Yeah.
But one more spot in the winner's bracket for Fhantum, showing their phenomenal looking Steve right now. Good combo game. You know, played a really solid neutral. And again, against Fox, having that combo game unlock is really good. I think she did just a great job of, you know, even if the stage control wasn't the best, because that is a little bit hard to do against Fox in that matchup, really executed with.
Is that what they call